Welcome to the Word of the Day. The Word of the Day is where I take a word that somebody has suggested and make a quick 2 to 3 minute video that might encourage you, inspire you, or motivate you. Today's word is faith. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. All great words, but I think, how do you see that? Always, when I think of faith, I think of Wile E. Coyote. You know, when Wile E. Coyote and he's chasing the Roadrunner, he goes streaming across that off the cliff, like there's something there. He goes streaming off of it, and he's about halfway, and then he stops, and then he looks down and realizes there's nothing there. And what happens? He goes. Of course, he falls because Wile E. Coyote, I don't think he ever won in the Roadrunner. So, but I think of it as, faith. When we take that step off a cliff like that. We have that faith of Wile E. Coyote, but yet our faith is a little different because we take a step, and we may not see that as we're taking the step, we look down. There's no step there. There's no rock. There's no nothing. There's just air. But faith is, by the time our foot hits that spot, there's something solid to stand on. And then when we take that next step, there's nothing there. When we take that next step, and we're that close, and there's nothing there until we put our foot down at that very moment. That very second is when that next step is there. And so how does that relate to our life? How does faith relate to our everyday living? When we have worries and doubts and fears, we can't have faith and fear at the same time. It doesn't work. They're two opposites. You can't be fearful and have faith. You can't have faith and be fearful. If we have faith, we're going forward over our fears, knowing that even though there may be a sheer drop-off, the next step we take, the problem's going to be solved. But are we going in the right direction? Are we taking the right steps that we need to? We have faith that we're going in the right direction, that the next step is going to be the right step. But just remember, we can't have faith and fear at the same time. So you can have one or the other, but not both. So if you can only have one, why would we choose fear? Overcome fear with faith, and you'll win every time. Doesn't mean it'll be easy. Doesn't mean that's the most even nice step. It could be a little rocky, could be a little bumpy, could be a little lower. But take the next step. Have faith that it's there. Faith over fear, faith will win every time. Word of your day is faith. Have faith today, my friends.